Right. Okay. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm back. So good evening. Good evening to everybody. I'm sorry, I'm always late. So today, we will continue with our theme. Oh, let me just go back and show you guys. Hey! Hello, Ram. Good evening. Good afternoon on your side. Let me go take my stuff. Hold on. Okie doke. Alrighty. Yes. Hi. So sorry I am so late. I feel, like I'm always telling you guys like I'll stream at like 10:30 and then I always come on at like 11. So should I change my timing to 11 so that you guys come at the right time? Because, but then again, if I tell myself I will stream at 11, I most probably will come in at 11:30. So yeah, maybe take it at like with a pinch of salt, like what I say. Like if I come in with when I say I come at 10:30, right, it means I'm coming at 11. So yeah, okay. So anyway, this is what we did last week. So last week we did this one. I think I took me quite a while to get this done. Um, and what I did after that was actually to add in some highlights, right? On the fruits. I'm not sure if it's still like kind of like. I should try to adjust. Let me just adjust the focus a little bit because I think it's a little bit out of focus. Yeah. Give me a moment while I adjust. Okay, is it better? No, definitely not. I'm just trying to adjust. I think this is okay. Yeah, okay, alrighty. So yes, yeah, so I also added some of these reflection, and that's with gouache, right? And that's the honey toast for this, and I was using the Saunders Waterford paper. So this one, I think out of the four, so I think I oh, let me just bring the rest then. Hold on. Yeah. Hey, you. Okay, so right, reason why I am showing you guys this is because I actually bought these from Taobao, right? So they had all these samples. They actually, in fact, like calendars, calendars, calendars. This is Saunders Waterford paper, Fabriano. I really like the Fabriano. I think the Fabriano is really good. I like it a lot. I think this is a good paper. Then there's Bao Hong, right? No problem with Bao Hong. But I still think Bao Hong is like, if you're gonna like rank this, it's still not like among the top ones. Then there's Arches as well. Arches wise, I think maybe I prefer Fabriano a little bit more. Don't know what you guys think. I think for me, my ranking, right, would be Fabriano first, right, and then Arches and Bao Hong and Saunders. Yeah, so that's number one for me, Arches, Bao Hong, and Saunders. So do you guys agree with that? Or anyone else have actually tried these four different papers? And what are your what do you think? Do you have the same? Do you come up with the same conclusion? So today I am going to use, because when I got these sample papers. Oh, what was Saunders like again? Saunders was a little bit like, can you see it's kind of woppish? It dries slightly woppish. Because it actually does, to me, I think it absorbs a little bit too much, like water. And then the color doesn't, it's actually okay. But I think last week I had some problem actually getting the colors to kind of move to another side. And I didn't really like how it kind of just pulls in all the water and then everything just becomes too you can't get like the texture, like I'm quite used to the texture that I get where I get little it doesn't move up too much. This one, you can feel like the water and the pigment just goes in and everything just flattens out. So let me just show you what I have. This one, right? SPD. I reviewed this several weeks back, months back. And this is SPD, and I did this one. I just painted it today. So can you see that I had to actually do quite a lot of things to get the colors to kind of concentrate, like to create texture to the paper. It's so good that it goes like flat. You know what I mean? Like the water and everything just, the pigment just, yeah. I think it's good and bad. Some people may like it, but I don't know. I guess it really depends on what you like. And see, can you see the Fabriano? I don't know, it feels, do you feel, I think I actually added tons and tons of water to it, and it still stays quite nice. Arches it's very dry, super dry, but it's like really nice. I quite like it because I've been using it for a long time, so I kind of know Arches quite a lot. Like I'm kind of experienced with it because I always use it. Why does this look so whitewashed? What is this? Hold on again. Let me adjust. I just have to keep on adjusting the lighting for some reason. What? I should try your Saunders sample from Jackson's. Oh yes, Taobao has all sorts of stuff. And you know, like the good thing, I don't know if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, but it also allows me to, oh, what? Yeah, I like it a little bit darker. So it also has this calendar thing. So this is actually calendar for 2022. So that is pretty cool. Like it's really good for like giving out to people. So I do have these. I'm still considering whether I should give them to people who have been supporting me for the past few years. So I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, we'll let you guys know once I decided. But anyway, yeah, so that's about the papers. Oh, you got the Canson Montvel. Oh, we lost saturation. Oh. Oh. Really? I haven't tried Arteza, but I don't think there is Arteza here in Singapore. I think it's more like a US brand kind of thing. I tried Montvel before, but don't really have a very good impression of it. I think I tried it once. Yeah, I didn't go back to buy the paper. I think could be because you would? Yeah, maybe. Yes, Rom, I think I'll send this to you then. I think I will send this to you. So Rom, get this one. Okay, I'm just gonna make it official. Since I'm gonna send you back something, right? I'm just gonna include this in the package to my supporters. So for Rom, I will send you this gingerbread. Yay! Yeah, I'll send this to you together with other things that I think I'll send back. I'm pretty busy this few weeks. I think even like, do you realize that I actually I haven't uploaded any video for like the past 2 weeks because I was just, I don't know, like it's just so busy. We have to go back to work to the office for 2 days, on 2 days. So that could be, you know, like draining my power or my life or something. So yeah, so I couldn't do anything much with art, and then I have no choice but then to, you know, maybe hopefully next week I'll be able to do something. So yes, this is for you. I do have 3 more, so maybe I could ask a blog user which one he would like, and then 2 more for whoever else who has supported, you know. Just to thank you guys for being so supportive the past year. So today I'm gonna use this. It's kind of big. Just show you guys. Show you what this is. Yeah, you know, it's super busy. I'm sure everybody's super busy. So I think you guys can't see what this is. Can you see? It's a glass palette and paint pen. This is from Mangyu. Mangyu it's like a very interesting brand. It's a Korean brand. So it's a glass palette. The reason I got this is because you remember I bought the Muller, so I needed a glass slab, right? So yes, glass plate, glass palette, glass slab. So I'm gonna try to use this, and it says here, for all types of paint, watercolor, acrylic, oil, never ever get stained. Wow! And there's more at the back. Ugh. Okay, can you see? It says here, the glass of smartphone and TV is in palette. Mungyo. Yeah. So it is supposed to keep your stuff very like it's supposed to keep the surface very clean. And you know, like I think I just used the permanent alizarin crimson, and my palette just got so red. I have no idea why. Oh, moon. Okay. Is there a particular is there a particular thing about what it means? Do you know what it means actually? The munyo. And it also has these glass like paint pens, and these paint pens has got like magnets on them, and it sticks to the glass because behind the glass there's actually a panel of like it's actually a piece of metal, so it sticks to it, and you can actually do fun stuff with it. So I'm gonna do fun stuff with it today. I'm gonna use arches right over here, and it this in a like a landscape format. The color now looks a bit like dark. I have no idea why. I just have to adjust this. Yeah, last week I was using the paper palette, which I wasn't very impressed with. I think it works probably better for people who are using like maybe doing, for people who are actually doing acrylic or oil or something. Yeah, Jespo just slowly walking out of the room. He's going to our balcony. He's running away. Yeah, so anyway, this is the palette. So it's glass. Okay, and these are the pens. So it's supposed to like kind of join. Like, can you see it's actually kind of joining? And then at the back there's these magnets, and you could just like throw it in, and it's just gonna stick because it's actually the back is actually some metal. Can you see? Yeah. All right, so this is what I'm gonna use today, and because we only have 3 colors, right, so I'm just gonna use 3 pens, and I can just put in the fresh colors so that I don't make them dirty. So looking forward to using this for milling. But the issue that I actually foresee is the colors getting to inside here, like inside here, so that's gonna be really bad. Okay, so let's start. Okay. What is this? Okay, let me adjust some stuff. Oh, almost lost that pen over there. Hold on for a minute while I adjust this. Okay, I'm just gonna keep this elsewhere. Not sure where though. Just gonna keep it inside. So I haven't had much time to prepare. Oh, anyway, hey, hi, CB, hello. It has been a while. How are you? Is your hi dear Jazz bro. He is sitting very nicely in the balcony in the wind. Are you lying on the hammock? So unfair. How I wish I could sit there. The reason partly why I was late was because I was actually like chilling upstairs in the balcony on the hammock. So for our challenge, this challenge, right, now it's looking too dark. What's wrong? Okay, hold on. Reset this. Oh yes, please. Okay, yes. Oh yes, he is in the hammock. Oh, it's raining. Oh, so sad. If it's raining and it's so cold, it's gonna be like cold rain, and there's no way you're gonna get out, right? I can imagine how bad that is. So the color for this month's, I would say for our challenge this week, this few weeks is the back to basics, and we have cadmium yellow light, permanent alizarin crimson, and French Ultramarine. So I think regarding the yellow, right, I'm using cadmium yellow light, but if you are up for a challenge, you can use lemon yellow, which is a very cool lemony yellow, crazy yellow. And permanent alizarin crimson is available in many brands, but they're all different. There isn't a particular pigment that is okay. The actual one, which is not permanent, which is crimson or alizarin crimson, is actually PR83, but it's fugitive. So yeah, I'm using PR206, which is the it's supposed to be metal brown, but somehow Winsor Newton managed to make it like red. Hey Ash Boy! Hello Ash Boy! Hey! Ash Boy is special because Ash Boy is watching from Twitch, right? Hello Ash Boy! So yeah, Ash Boy 4. I always call Ash Boy, but not with a 4. So he is the only lonely person in Twitch. Well, everyone else is in YouTube, but it's fine. Hello. Since everybody can see everyone's, we can see if everybody's talking about. So yeah, so I was saying about the permanent alizarin crimson. So I don't know what you guys have, but this is a single pigment. So I like single pigment as usual. That's why I didn't get the mixtures. Yeah, you're on Twitch, right? There's also the other color is French Ultramarine, PB29. There's two versions to it. The light version, which is less red, it's less purple. Oh yeah. No, we switched to YouTube because a lot of people on YouTube, like there are some people who actually don't watch Twitch, so we are on YouTube, so that's the main reason. And yeah, there's two versions, the light and the dark. The light one is I'm using the dark one because the French Ultramarine is the one that is a more purple version. So play around these colors. These are probably in most everybody's palette. Yeah, and these are the colors you can get. I think I didn't do the red very well. Like the orange didn't turn out very orange. This one could be lighter, but I really like the colors you can get. I don't know if there's something wrong with my ultramarine blue. Can you see, like, it's just granulating so crazily. Like the color just came off. I think even my honey toast, which I did last week, and I have a lot of video in YouTube. Yeah, I do. I have, but I haven't been uploading because it's a new year and there's a lot of work. Can you see the ultramarine blue color just come out like that? So I have no idea. Is it because of an ultramarine blue that has an issue? Yeah, but I think Twitch has its good points as well. Twitch is very fun. I haven't been able to use Twitch properly actually, because I always multi-stream. I mean, I know I'm not supposed to, but I always do that because I have friends. I mean, I have people who watch me on YouTube, so I don't wanna lose them. Yeah, like it's kind of bad to just switch over without these people joining as well. So anyway, I am going to start. So these are the colors, and I'm going to do this scene here. Next week we'll be doing our show and tell. So people, I think we only have who's that? Zhu Huan Art, who has submitted his portrait. Oh, I should have actually shared. Have we? I think we did. So I think we have actually shared the picture. So if you guys want to learn, want to know what we are painting, maybe I would share it here as well so you guys can just see it. What are we painting? Where is that? Okay, there you go. So this is our 15th of Jan. So next Saturday, we are going to do this together. So you could paint anything, the dessert starting at H, or you can paint a portrait. So this has been provided by two of our people, Rom over here, Rom Hong, and also Zhu Huan, right? And yeah, Zhu Huan has already done this. So if you are interested, just send that email to me, email your work to me, and then I'll put it together in a very nice presentation, and you'll all see everyone's effort. Okay, so the color that I have, this is French Ultramarine. Mine is from Daniel Smith. This is lemon yellow. This is the Rembrandt Cameron Yellow Light, and this is the permanent alizarin crimson from Winsor and Newton. Right, so here are the colors. I get all these weird. Can you see this guy here? These are like spam. Guys, please don't stick. Please don't click on them. This guy. Okay, so let's do it. Okay. The scene that I'm doing is actually this one over here. Oh, let's see it. Right. Okay, so this is the scene. So I think we, like pandemic, right? No gathering. So think none of us have been watching, doing countdowns, and this was probably taken many years, probably a few years back. This is Singapore, right? And this is the Marina Bay Sand, right? This one is the casino. Yay, you have one. I'm sure I know which one you have. You have this one. You have this one, don't you? So CB has, yeah, I can, of course I can. Let me just type that in. A perm alizarin crimson. I'm sure you have ultramarine blue and like a lemony yellow, right? So yeah, this is yeah, the we have the some fireworks, and then the backdrop is yeah, our Marina Bay Sands and the Gardens by the Bay, the Marina Bay area, the backdrop of the fireworks. So I think it is a nice painting to just a nice reference picture to use because of the colors. So remember I show you guys just now like what colors you can get, and I think this is a good painting to just show you guys. Oh yes, he has a potter's pink too. So his the potter's pink from Winsor & Newton is like pretty famous, I heard. I didn't buy it because I have two tubes. I have one pan of potter's pink and one tube of potter's pink, which so I don't think I should get anymore. I would end up with too much potter's pink, so yeah, that's why I didn't get it. But if you guys don't have potter's pink and you really wish to get one, please go get the I think it's good to just get the one from Winsor & Newton. Okay, all right, you have the whole set. So good. How I wish I don't have what do you call that? I don't have that brand. I don't have many of Winsor & Newton colors. I think recently I got more because there's the Madder Brown. Madder Brown has this this is quinacridone burnt scarlet. This is the redder version. The one that I got recently is the Madder Brown, the brown version. I have no idea why my image is getting so weird. Let me just do something to it. Yeah, it's looking weird. Okay, let me adjust this back. So how's your new year, anyone? Oh, you haven't even touched your Japanese ones yet. Oh, you could yeah, I hope you have more time to paint, I think sometimes it's just good to just bring out a bit. But how big is your Japanese brand? Is it the Kuratake, is it very heavy? Because I don't think you can actually bring it out, right, for painting, because then otherwise you could also just bring out if you go out for sketching. If you go to a cafe and you just want to paint something, draw something, you could oh, for some reason the Winsor & Newton is more expensive what is it? Oh. To think that I always think, right, like if you want to get something, you should get it from the country it is made from. But oh, let me just look at it. Where is my, yeah, but I don't think Winsor & Newton is made in UK. It's a UK brand, but it's not made, it's actually made in France. Can you guys see? It's made in France. So maybe it's cheaper in France. I don't know. Maybe we could check with Anki. Maybe you could clarify, like let us know if it's cheaper to get Winsor & Newton colors in France. It's also crazy expensive here in Singapore. It's like equivalent to what's that brand? It's equivalent to, or slightly more expensive than Schmink and Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith Hey, Zuhan! Hello, Zuhan is back. How are you, Zuhan? I hope they feed you well. Have you been getting? Yeah, I don't know where he missed his French accent, right? Yeah, I'm not sure where he went. But I think he did appear when we had our unboxing, which was on Christmas Day, which was pretty fun. So we managed to hear everyone's voice on that day. Was one of the very interesting experience that I had with Discord. Okay, so now I'm gonna start like drafting it. I'm gonna use, I don't know, I'm gonna use a nice blue color. Maybe I'll use a, should I use a red or should I use a yellow? I have so many. Okay, sorry for. Oh, okay. So Zuhan says the Winsor Newton factory moved from France. Really? What, moved from UK to France because it's cheaper to manufacture there? Really? Hmm. They must have moved to the south of France probably. Okay, so I am using the Darwin Intense, right? For drafting, and I think I'll use like a lighter. I don't know. I have so many colors that I have not sure what color I'm gonna use. Probably I'm gonna use like an ochre color. No. Should I use a yellow then? Yellow's a bit hard to see. I'll use a blue. Yeah, I think I'll use a blue. Deep indigo, bright blue, maybe bright blue. Yeah. Peacock blue. I don't know. Just gonna use one of those blue. Oh, you have to go outside soon. Oh, you should go outside, Rom. I think it's a good idea to just go out. How can you not like enjoy UK when this is already like the how many second first week of June of January, and I think you spend too much time indoors. It's finally time for you to go out and smell some fresh air and get yourself wet from the rain. Is it raining over on your side? Oh, so jealous. Were you able, oh, but Zuhan, are you able to get somewhere to like, do they release you to go to get your like your COVID test? I'm sure they do, right? Or will you be dark in a moment? Oh, yeah, cold and dark, right, is the word. No, I hated it when it was like so cold and dark. It's just so depressing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna kind of draft the MBS, right? It's just a casino that looks very fancy. It's just a casino actually. And it's just becoming like an icon kind of thing. It's just kind of weird. What I'm drafting maybe a little bit. Oh, so anyway, guys, if you are interested to know a little bit more, oh, you can't pass your door. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, like how do they like they poke they swap your throat through the door or something, like through a little peephole or something. Why do they? I mean, they must have these. I can imagine, like I kind of imagine that they have these like COVID workers in China who are like the guards, the um, Squid Game guards going around swabbing people and clearing up their stuff. The only thing is that you don't have to play any games, but they just have to like do the stuff for you. I just have this mental image of them doing that. Oh yeah, like precisely. You have instructions. Oh, it's always. You know what I mean? Like it just feels to me like it's Squid Games. And CV says, "Oh, Rom is 100 miles from me. We are closest apart from." Oh yeah, I know, right? Oh no, you're wrong. Like actually the RGS Pro and I are pretty close to Rhapsody and Block User is Taken. Yeah. Oh, Zuhan is living in Squid Game. I can imagine. I hope they don't make you do weird stuff. Like, do they make you like do games or something? That would be horrible. But I think I heard a lot of bad, um, I wouldn't say publicity, but things about, you know, I read somewhere that there was a lady who actually couldn't, her child died because she was denied entry into hospital or something. That was, I think that's really heartbreaking, and it just, I don't know why, this kind of thing could happen, um, yeah, in a hospital. So anyway, uh, yeah, we are kind of very close to Chinese New Year. Like this year, the New Year is very close to. It's actually the beginning of February. So how are y'all like for example for Zuhuan, how y'all going to celebrate it, in the wake of this recent um this recent outbreak? Is it still going on, or they are like just given up on it? Oh, CB says wrong. Marks and Spencer has the most expensive food for a chain supermarket. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Zuhan says yes, it's getting better. Officials were fired because of the baby news. Yeah, I heard. They wouldn't even treat anything apart. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I think I read that one too, where her father had a heart attack, right? I hope they do actually think about other people. It's not just about COVID. It's definitely important, but the hospital is there for a reason. Hi, sigh. Oh, Rom says Marks and Spencer brie. Oh, that sounds really good. Brie and grape sandwich is pretty damn close to all, really. I haven't had anything. Okay, so we do have Marks and Spencer in Singapore, but Marks and Spencer in Singapore is more like a supermarket, like a grocery store. They don't really sell fresh food. There's no like cafe or anything. I think they recently had a cafe, but haven't gone there before. Yeah, so would be nice to actually go. I really really would love to travel to the UK. I wonder when that would be. Yeah, that really sucks. The same thing happened to a lot of anti-vax city in the oh really? Like they were like over the hospital were they like maybe to tax too much and they couldn't accept more people. That's horrible, like I cannot imagine having a hospital like that. uh, oh well. Anyway, just to let you guys know, if you are interested to hear about urban sketching, I would be doing an interview with Patrick Ng. So Patrick Ng is our Singapore um, in charge, for urban sketching, and he is also now the vice president of the global urban sketchers group. So so tomorrow at about 3 p.m. Singapore time, okay, which is I guess unearthly time. Is it maybe in the morning or something? Yeah, you guys can tune in and to my Instagram live, and I will be interviewing, kind of doing like a interview with him, and you guys can also ask him questions. So you can send in your questions on on Instagram, or actually on Discord if you like to. I think Tuhan has already sent in a few. So if you guys want to find out more about urban sketching, about what he's doing, and yeah, stuff like that, how to get started, stuff, anything, ask him anything, and he will answer, right? Okay, yeah. Will he? Yes, he will. So we'll be doing the sketch. In fact, like I did share, like for today, I did share what we will do for this week. So it's that the reason why I chose it was because it meant that location meant something to him, because it was where he and his mother, I think, had he spent most of the time having their meals there, and I think he's very close to his mom. So yeah, I'm sure he has a lot of stories to tell us. And I think of course we are most interested in what, what changes, or what are we going to see happen in the new year, for the sketching community. Because like for the longest time we have always been talking about, like, when we talk about urban sketching, they're always like talking about, or like interested in, the urban sketches symposium. And that takes like really, like, it's kind of a highlight of the year, of the day, of the year, for urban sketches. But because of the pandemic, right, we haven't been able to do any of that. So I'm not sure, they probably have moved a lot of things online. And I think I probably told you guys, like, for some reason I've been barred. So I think I'll ask him for help. to get me unbanned from this Facebook group. It's really funny because I actually told him, so he's quite close to the people there, so I told him several times that, hey Patrick, I can't get in. I can't do anything, are you able to help? Yeah, so maybe I would ask him again. Yeah, it's just kind of suck, like when you've been there for so long, and they bar you because you did I would say innocent promotion of your YouTube videos, right? It's not even videos that were not relevant. It was actually relevant. It was an urban sketching video. So I think I got banned because I actually posted that, and yeah, they didn't like it. Yeah. Anyway, that was that. So I guess that was the reason why I was banned. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm kind of done. Oh no, I was like no, that's not the reason. Oh, come on. Teo was a bad photographer, okay? No, they didn't. I was just banned. I was just I don't know, like blocked. I can't even, when I search for, if I go to my Facebook, right, and I search for urban sketches, global urban sketches group, I couldn't even find it. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I think I'm gonna get it like kind of settled. I'm gonna try. Like, yeah, let me find. Oh wait, let me find. So, urban sketches. Can anyone actually get into urban sketches global? Are you able to find? Is there a global? Like, I couldn't get, like, can you see? I can't even see results. Oh wait, can I? It's a page, but I can't, I get to the page, but I can't get to the group. Yeah, that's all. This is the page. Yeah, so there's actually a group where you share stuff and stuff, like this is like their publicity. So yeah, can I, like, group? So under their group it should appear, but mine is like nothing. Yeah, blocked. I'm blocked. I can't. I'm so sad. I am so sad. Block Alice is taken. Oh yeah, I should actually use. Oh, Recipe around. Oh, I didn't say hi to Recipe. Hi, good evening, Recipe. I didn't see you come in. So sorry. I think I was just busy talking about stuff. Hello, how are you? Sorry, I didn't say hi. Okie dokie. Oh, no worries. I was also late. I'm always late. I'm so sorry. So in the beginning, I was asking whether I should change my timing from 10:30 to 11. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't give me a warning. No warning. I was just barred. I was like, what? I couldn't even see. So I was like, okay, fine. If they don't want me there, it's okay. In fact, I wrote to them, and they were like, yeah, we'll look into it, but nobody did anything. Nah. Oh, you didn't. Okay. I see. No worries. So, but it's okay. I think he will fix it because he's now the vice president. So, yeah, don't worry about it. So I have already done the drafting. I'm not sure how it will look. It's kind of tricky, It is very tricky to do. because of the light, it's very bright on certain, so I probably gonna use quite a lot of the should I use masking fluid? I'm thinking if I should use masking fluid, or should I just use the gel pen. Maybe I'll just use gel pen and gouache, right? Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna use gel pen and gouache. Let's not complicate things, okay? Right, I think I can paint now. Oh, I'm so like, okay, so now I'm gonna use my glass palette, all right? I'm not sure if I can guys show you guys. Okay, probably just a bit like that. Maybe do you guys want me to move this up so that you guys can see how the glass palette you use how I use the glass palette? Up, 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 up. But it's too far. Is it too far? That's kind of the best I can do. But now, like, you are too far from here. Should I just move this so that you guys can see it? How about this way? This one is taking too much space, but I have no choice. This is actually the wall. Like, this one is the wall, and there's nothing I could do. Hey, you! Actually, he's right. Like, I was sitting in the amok the whole time. So actually, I finished eating at 8:30. So we had dinner. And after that, the FJS bro was just telling me, oh yeah, you can go chill in the airlock. And I was like, okay, sure. So I grabbed the two dogs and I ran up and I sat in the airlock until, was it until 9:30? I know, yeah. So I was just sitting there, chilling with the dogs. Yeah, Rhapsody in Blue, right? Nice. I love your name. Yes, so I was just wasting my time. No, it was 9:30. 10? No, it's 9:45. 9:45. So and I got the dogs back to the cage and then I fed them and with I fed them medicine and everything. Is an hammock the vegetarian version of hammock? No, it's a portable version of a hammock. Maybe I should show you guys. Oh, should I share? Oh, just hold on a minute. I am going to look for the hammock. I'm not sure if I could share. I think I could. Let me just check. Hammocks. Oh, it's the best thing in Singapore. It's the best thing ever. I'm not even sure whether that it's actually the only company or it's available elsewhere. Hey, why isn't it moving? Okay, there you go. Is it available elsewhere? Let me just type it in. Oh, is it command? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Not sure if you guys can just click it and you could just go and not sure if you guys can just go Google it. It's like you just click on it. Yeah, you will see how nice it is. One of the best investment I think ever for me, for my life. It's like the best place to chill. And the dogs really enjoyed it too. So yeah, pretty cool. So wait, where's that? I'm supposed to. What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah. Hold on for a minute. I want to adjust. I'm gonna adjust this because it's a little bit out of focus. Hold on for a minute. Is it still out of focus? Kinda better? Better now? Okay. Yeah, got it. All right. Wait. It's like when my hand goes in, the light just went like crazy. Exposure? No, don't do that. Okay, how about this? Frame rate. Oh, is it? No, it's actually okay. Oh, that's funny. No, actually it's okay because I got to find a good material. The one that we chose was actually quite cooling, so it wasn't that bad. And our balcony was received quite a lot of good natural wind, so it's not too hot. So yeah, not that bad, not that bad. Vegetarian only eat air. No, they eat vegetables. Right. Air plants, maybe. So now I'm gonna just press out the colors. Do doggies get to sit in the amox too? Yes, they do. So what I do is what I did just now was I took the two doggies and in a bag, and then I went to, because it's hard to like hold them and sit onto the amok at the same time. So I put them in a bag. I put the dog in the bag next to the amok. So I sat onto the amok, and then I got the dogs. Wait, I was also holding two handphones. So I placed the handphone into the amok first, then I sat into the amok, and then I grabbed the two dogs from the bag and put them in the amok. And it held me, two dogs, and two handphones. And you know how heavy the iPhones are? So yeah, fun, huh? I think they really enjoy. I'm not sure. I think the dogs did enjoy it when I rock a little bit too hard. And they were actually trying to look out of the. I don't know if they get seasick or anything, but I could see them like trying to look out from inside of the amok. I guess it might get too giddy for them. Like it might get giddy for them if I rock too hard. So yeah, I'm just putting the colors in. Vegetable ham. Okay. Vegetarian ham. What kind of I had one of the the Beyond, what's it, Beyond Impossible Burger. I had the Impossible Wellington. Bread Street Kitchen. Bread Street Kitchen. That was pretty good. I think it used to be one of our favorite places to eat until Bread. This is very difficult to pronounce. Bread. Is it bread? Bread Street Kitchen. It's the Gordon Ramsay. Is it in UK as well? Yeah, yeah. So they had a very good. Yeah, it's a chain. I think I'm not sure if they have in London, but there's one in Singapore, and then the RGS Pro and I love to eat there before they served him frozen fish and chip. And the RGS Pro was so angry. But they're wearing their Impossible Wellington. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay, yes. But their Impossible Wellington is so good. No, because they serve you a frozen fish and chips. We used to love it, right? Didn't we? Okay, so I am going to very carefully paint, just to add a bit of water and some. Oh, look! So I'm trying to use. Oh, I love this. This is with the glass palette. I think it's a very nice way to paint. Once you've used glass for painting, you wouldn't want to look back. I think it's the same as using like ceramic palettes as well. So I'm gonna just use this first because I don't want, I will not be using any like masking fluid because I don't want to just, I think it's a kind of a waste of time, like hassle to use it. So I'm just gonna paint it without doing that. So I think the RGS Pro did right to Gordon Ramsay to complain about it, but he just got like a, oh, I'm so sorry, we will work, we will do better next time kind of thing. That kind of non-committant kind of a reply. So he was so pissed, and I think we didn't go back already. But that was one of the best vegetarian meat dish that I've tasted, ham dish I have tasted. Oh, the IKEA one is not bad too. He's still so angry. So I recently went to IKEA. IKEA. It's actually IKEA, and we bought I got the vegetarian, um, what is that? Meatballs. And it's not bad actually. I quite like it. I think it's nice. Nice, quite I'm not tasted the actual one, so I can't say if it's like authentic or not, but I think it tastes quite nice. Yeah. Anybody tasted it before? Which Gordon Ramsay place? The Bread Street Kitchen. Is it still available? Is it still around? What else? What other restaurant do they have in Singapore? I don't think. I've gone to Jamie Oliver's Italian restaurant before. That was many years back. Yeah, but that's it. I don't think I'm not a gourmet person. Like I'm not a gourmet, right? I always eat the same stuff. Um, yeah. So yeah. I don't know what's else there. Oh, IKEA was. Oh, that's so long ago. Why? Oh, is it out of town? Out of school? Out of. It's like, is it away? Is IKEA away? I love IKEA because of I guess the atmosphere. Then things just, there are a lot of things to see. And I love the hot dog. The hot dog is really nice. And the ice cream. I love the soya bean milk ice cream. Yum yum. Oh yeah, I'm not a gourmet, my dogs are. They are not born gourmets, I think. They were forced to be gourmets. Nice one. My dogs are, yeah, I think I spoil them a little bit too much. I feel kind of bad for for people. I feel bad that they are so spoiled. No, they're gonna like tell me, no, no, that's like, I didn't ask for that. Like, why did you give me this? I actually want to eat like some this stuff that's on the floor. Why do you give this to me? Like, they are just so crazy eating stuff from the floor that I always stop them from eating weird things from the floor. But they just love it. I don't know if the same um with other people with pets. Yeah. I'm gonna try to mix a kind of a darker color. So I'm just gonna add a bit of yellow, right? Oh, it's too much. Okay. I'm gonna make kind of a dark brown. I'm not sure if I'm able to. So this is how good it is. I really quite like it. IKEA was cool, but 60-mile round trip. Wow, that's so far away. I think we are quite lucky in Singapore because we are so small. Everything is just so close for us. I think our closest IKEA is about 30 minutes, probably 30 minutes drive away. And we go there quite often. Yeah. You know, like I've been wanting to, maybe, in the future when we get to travel, I would actually want to go to IKEA from the Sweden IKEA to see if there's actually a difference. Yeah. Have you guys anyone been? Have anyone 15 minutes? You mean like the trip to there? To the trip to IKEA? I don't keep track of it. Yeah, but it's pretty close lah. Like we always go there to buy stuff. So yeah, one of the best place to buy things. And it's always so crowded. Yeah, I don't know why it's always so crowded. Okay, so now I'm just putting the texture in. I think something is wrong. I don't know if it's a good or it's a bad thing, but something is wrong with my French ultramarine. It's just granulating too much and separating too much. Yeah. Even on the glass, it is doing that. So I have no idea what has happened to it. Hello, hello, are you okay? So the good thing about these colors is that you know I really quite like how the separation. You can see the crazy separating. I don't know why they're so separating. Oh, I think it should be the same, like all IKEA store. Oh, really? They are? They're all the same? Hmm. You know, we once have, I think for us, we do have curry puffs. Anyone, I think curry puffs is probably a Singaporean or like a Malaysian thing. I'm not sure other country. Do y'all have curry puffs? We have you guys all have hot dogs, right? Is there anything special, like maybe in China you guys might get like dumplings or like I don't know, like chicken feet or something? Is there something like that, like a special meal, special dish that you can only get in the China IKEA? Like in Singapore, we get like chicken wing, fried chicken wing, and we also have curry puffs. Apart from hot dogs, I think that's pretty much it, right? Like Singlish. We also get donuts, but I think donuts probably a very common thing. Hot dogs, only hot dogs, or you have other stuff like we get, yeah. And you know, like the restaurant, we also get like nasi biryani. Do we get nasi biryani? Yeah, or is it? Oh, in here it's all Western food. So you see, I'm sure there's a difference. Like we also have nasi biryanis and nasi lemaks. If you go to the cafe, what else? Yeah, and we get sometimes. Actually, I don't know what else. Yeah, JS Pro, do you remember um what other food we get specially when we go that's more like local? Yeah, one day I should go. Like I think when I was in France, I didn't have the chance to go to IKEA because, when you were, yeah, it's just too far and you definitely need a car. Like if you have a no if you have no car, there's no way you can move anything back. Oh yeah, 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 halal section. That's right, that's right. Yes, we have a halal section and there's a lot of these interesting things lah, like um what do you call that? Very nice nasi biryani and all the curries and everything. So that's only in Singapore. Maybe Malaysia as well. Not sure. Not no Malaysians here, so no one can verify. Maybe we could check with Blueberry Yogurt if she's around. Yeah. Oh, McDonald is not halal. But it's kind of hard. I think it's really difficult to be taking if you are Muslim. It'd be tough to kind of live in China because I'm sure everything has got pork to a certain extent, right? You know what I mean? Oh, okay. In Fiji, it's law for all restaurant to be halal. Oh, what's the percentage of like people who are like Muslim in Fiji? Is it a high percentage? Just wondering. What's the demographic like? Do I have a question for you? Do you consider yourself a Korean or a Fijian? Fijian, like a citizen of Fiji. Like for us in Singapore, because we are like second generation. Are we third generation? Yeah, third generation Singaporean. So I do consider myself as a Singaporean more than like like our um our grandparents come from China, but our parents are born here, so we kind of consider ourselves as Singaporean because it's just been so long. Oh, okay, it's divided. Okay, that's interesting. So that means you are, it's a multiracial country as well. Yeah, I think it is interesting to be actually like to be born or to grow up at least in a country because it kind of helps teach you how to be learn to be what do you call that? Teach you how to learn to live with other religion. Ah, you consider yourself Fijian. Okay. So one day, Do you miss going back? Do you miss going back? I'm sure you haven't been back for a long time. It can't be helped, I guess. Yeah. Can I ask, is I read somewhere that actually a lot of the computing, I would say like a lot of the data sciences, machine learning, data sciences kind of projects are actually done in China because it's easier to do projects in China because of less emphasis on human rights. I'm not sure whether that's true or not. Oh, you miss your family. I'm sure you do. So I hope you guys have been able to. Um, so I think before the pandemic, you could actually go back, right? And now because of this pandemic, you can't. Can imagine. And you also get to stop by Singapore. I do hope that one day, when this is all stopped, we could all meet up somewhere. Yeah, in Singapore or elsewhere. It'd be really fun. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just putting in the dark colors. I see many research funding. I get it, I get it. Yeah, of course you go to where research funding is plenty. That makes a lot of sense. So I really quite like the texture that I can get from this paper. So this is the arches, right? So I'm just gonna leave this like that. Yeah, I really think so. I hope when they get to the new symposium, when once we get our um when once we get this all thing this whole pandemic is over, or at least when everything is more in more control and we could actually do symposiums, I hope that one day we could all meet. I think that's what people do. I think it's really fun. Oh, you're late. No, it's okay, Queenie. Yeah, I'm using these three colors. So this is the cadmium yellow light, right? It is the permanent alizarin crimson and French ultramarine. Okay, so these are the three colors. And I'm mixing the three colors on a glass palette. Yes. Uh, Wait, we are talking about killing animals. Oh no, I don't want to know about killing animals. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let's just go and paint the rest of the building. I'm quite pleased with how this one actually looks, with the uh, I'm quite pleased with how it actually looks. The sky looks really nice. Okay, there's some chanting. Okay, got it. Okay. Sure, Queenie. So this is our back to basics palette, and reason why we are doing this back to basics palette is because these colors are very, you know, should be found in almost everyone's palette. These are very common colors. So now I'm trying to mix a really dark, like a blackish color. Not sure how that's gonna work. But before that, I think what I'll do is actually I'm going to just dot in some of these, yeah, some yellow. So it's very easy to get the yellow contaminated. Yeah. And now we're talking about food. Still talking about food. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dot in some of these yellow lights. Okay. I think it would actually look easy. It would actually be easier to do so if you're like using gouache or acrylate or something like that. So what I'll do is I'll just put it like this first, and then I'll let it dry, and then I'll put the dark layer over. So I'm gonna probably do the same thing here, right? I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna do some paint the layers in there. So I don't want to make this too difficult. So this paper that I'm using is actually Arches. So Arches is also one of my favorite um, paper. Other than, Fabriano has now become my favorite paper. So I'm actually quite amazed that DRGS Pro is still typing, because if I were there, if I was sitting in an hammock, I most likely would have fallen asleep, and I would have been I would actually be sleeping on the hammock. I would be typing. So kudos for him to him for, you know, staying awake. Maybe he's forcing himself to stay awake, because I'm gonna like ask him like, why are you so quiet? Can you speak a little bit more? Okay. So now I am just going to, okay, for a lot of these I am just going to just gonna paint really dark colors in there, right? And then I'm just going to use, okay, and I'm just gonna use white paper, white gel pen on it. Okay, I think there are also some over here which I just gonna paint like this. So because I've actually used the intense, right? The intense colors are very, the intense color pencils, they are very easy to apply. And when the colors come out, right, they tend to, you know, stay on to the location. So once they are dry, you can't actually remove the colors, unlike, you know, watercolor pencil. So that's what I've heard, you know, the difference between this and watercolor pencil is that. Okay, so now I'm just you know, like painting by colors, right? Painting by numbers. I'm just coloring, you know, the sections. Yeah, okay, based on the colors that I see. So this is a pretty easy piece to paint. You know, at first when I saw this, I was like, okay, I think this is hard. Am I choosing the wrong painting or to do? It might take me a whole day or something. Then I realized actually it's not that bad. Okay. It's very cooling here. What's the temperature there now? Like 23, 24? Yeah. We don't get too cold. Like we never get too cold. So that's like one good thing about Singapore. Like we never get too cold. Yeah. It's one good and bad thing lah. Like, you know, you want it to be cold, but there's no way that you can get too cold. So now I'm going to just use a bit of, no. Okay, I'm going to use a bit of the yellow and a blue. Seriously, I think there's an issue with my French ultramarine. It's looking very, very strange. So anyway, I'm just gonna paint in the inside here. Oh, it may come down. Oh, okay. Is it getting too cold for you? It might get, I think it's probably too cold for him. Like he, you know, for us, I'm like the one who always wants, like I always complain about you know, the room being too warm, and he's always complaining about me, you know, making the room too cold for him. Yeah, it's kind of funny, you know. There's always, you can't, for some reason, right? I don't know why. I think it's just kind of common that you can't really find, when you find a spouse, you can't find one who actually live in the same climate as you. Like for some reason, this person that you decided to get married to will not, you know, will find will find it too cold or too hot, and you can never, you know, agree on the right temperature to survive or to live in. So you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's what I have figured after getting married. Like it's just so difficult, but it's kind of fun lah. Like you learn a lot of things. Anyway, wow, CB says 7 degrees here and raining would be nearer to 2 degrees. Oh, what? Wait, why is it less cold when it's raining? Like for us, when it gets to like, for us when it's when they tell when the weather tells us that, weather station tells us that it's cold, right? It means it's raining. Like, but I don't understand, like, why is it that it rains, it gets warm, and if it's not raining, it's actually colder? Is it the I don't know. I wonder why. Very interesting. You know, I can never understand how weather forecasts work. And I always almost never check weather forecasts because in Singapore, they are rarely accurate or they are almost never accurate. And it's a waste of time checking. But in other country, yeah, you need to check because they, you know, they don't lie. You can take their word for it. If it's raining, it's definitely raining, you know. Okay, more cold when it's raining. Yeah, it is, right? Very interesting. Or maybe it might, like, instead of raining, like, it might be, if it's not raining, it might be snowing, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to get it, like, really dark, though. So, you know, as I'm painting, I realize it's hard to get it really dark. Oh, it is? Yeah, very interesting to know. Okay. You know, I'm quite amazed that I'm not using a lot of area, but I could get like a lot of painting done. So, wow. I think this is a very nice palette. I would highly recommend you guys to get it. It's such a nice palette to paint with. So now I'm just adding the dark, you know, because this is the Gardens by the Bay, right? So we get all these like garden dark colors, the dark, the shadow, you know, the yeah, the for I don't know, trees and foliages, yeah, something like that. I'm not sure if that actually looks like people, like a person. Let me make it a little bit more like a tree. Yeah, okay. Okay. So what are you guys gonna paint for each dessert? I'm surprised that Nancy's not around today. Yeah, kind of miss her because she always has interesting things to say. Maybe she's busy. Yeah. Or maybe it's too cold for her. Oh wait. Yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. CB is giving us a explanation. Heat is released when water vapor condenses to form rain. When rain falls, it brings warm air down to surface, hence raising the temperature. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. That's good. Yeah, I know, right? Like desserts always have one color, which is why I always chose these desserts that look very funny. Like they have fruits on them, and stuff like that. Maybe next time we could actually, you know, include other things. Like if you can't find, and if you could actually paint anything you want. But I guess dessert is easy. Like it's easy to get mud. You know, like the reason why I think desserts are interesting to paint because they are not difficult. If I tell you like, okay, let's paint an apple or something, you got to look for that like red. It has to be that particular red. Otherwise, it was not doesn't look like apple. But if you have cakes or like desserts, then a lot of the cakes and desserts are kind of brown. And you know when you do with limited color challenge, normally we would have these brown colors when we mix mud. You know, like what I'm doing right now, mixing mud, right? So you get out of these a lot of these like brown dark colors that is very suitable for painting, what do you call it, for painting lah. Yeah, suitable for painting desserts. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's back. So DRJS Pro is back. He's back from lying in the hammock because it was too cold and sleepy. Oh, I see, I see. We should try to get to Z with dessert, then move on. Yeah, we should, huh? Maybe we could paint something else. I'm not sure what we can paint though. What? Oh, yeah, we have to discuss the next color, next set, because we are getting to the end soon. So I think it's time for us to discuss our next. Oh, I need more. I need more this color. We need to I think I remember that Rom wanted the Primatech colors for the next palette, but I'm not sure if everybody has Primatech. So yeah, I mean we could do that. We could try. But I'm not sure if everyone has it. So I didn't I haven't give it like a good thought yet. Yeah, but yeah, we could think something along that line. Now I'm just painting the colors of the beam. I know like I probably need to probably oh yeah, use the white pen over here if I'm not wrong. It's very weird to hear myself. Like just now I heard myself. It's so weird. Huh? It's powerful? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like the water? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean like when the RGS Pro was pouring the water for just now? Yeah, I know, right? I'm actually using the Blue Yeti. So you guys want to get um a good microphone for streaming, would suggest or like highly recommend the Blue Yeti. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use the uh there's a strange sound just now. Okay, but anyway. I'm taking my own sweet time. Like slowly painting. It's kind of, like the worst thing. I won't say the worst thing, but the difficult thing, the most difficult thing to do when you do using the palettes, this kind of palette, is actually uh, mixing a super dark color. Because imagine every time you need to use that super dark color, you got to mix it, and then you may not get the right mixture. You may not be able to get the right consistency or the same color, because it really depends on how you mix the colors. So that's the difficulty when you use you know colors that are limited palette, where you actually have three colors and you gotta mix a super dark color. That's the most difficult part. So now I'm yeah, just kind of regretting. This is so tough. Trying to get the colors. Okay, right. I kind of like painting desserts because they're easy. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit more blue. Okay. Whoa. I'm gonna add some greens here. I really need a lot of, like a lot, of gel pen later, to get the colors to come out right. Okay, there's actually like a kind of a pink thing here, so okay, this is watercolor, yeah. I am actually not using. This is a patch of like pink color, so I'm just gonna, yeah, paint it in like that. And I'm just gonna paint this one here and this part. Okay, And of course, let's put a bit of dark colors. Okay, for this. So we have to use like quite a lot of white pen to get things to kind of, because this part here, you don't know how to paint hands. I think hands are like the most difficult things to paint. You know, there are these tools that they sell at the art shop where, you know, it's just like human figure and they have these hands here. Maybe we could try painting hands. I'm not looking forward though. I don't think I want to paint, but I think it's an essential skill. Like for me, I hate when I urban sketch to paint, what do you call it? I hate to paint chairs and tables and people. I definitely hate painting people. I will try to avoid painting people if I can. People always look like I'm being forced to paint them. So, but I think it's a necessary evil. Just have to practice. A lot of these are about practicing. So if you can, you know, persevere, maybe paint. I think painting hand is also kind of not. It can be practiced very easily because you can just paint your own hand. You know, all of us. You know, it's not like you need to go somewhere special to do urban sketching, you know, and that kind of thing. I'm not sure if there's a special way to do it though. Is there? Maybe anyone who has actually more experience could share. Yeah. But yeah, so far that's what I think. Just do it. Just try. Just paint it. And of course, I don't think, you know, when you do that, you should just do it once, because you know, I think I told you guys that there are these, oh, I'm not looking forward to doing this. There are these challenges, you know, that people can you know, try to kind of paint that you know, that forces people to paint people. So when I actually took part in those challenge, I tend to I tend to improve after the episode. But then, because after that you going back to paint other stuff, you kind of just, you know, waste the time. You just become rusty again. So that's the problem, I think. Yeah. This is tough. This is in fact, I think, quite hard to paint, really realistically. I think another way that I could have done it is to actually not think of it like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I could be more loose in actually doing. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I think it's hard to just paint it properly. Ah, yeah, it's easy to get rusty because, you know, after a while, you know, you thought, because it's not something that you do. Like, I don't always do that. So after that intensive painting, because it's art challenge, you paint almost every day of like hands or something. But then after that, you're done with that challenge, you just go back and paint what you normally do. That's not gonna help lah. So if we are gonna improve, I think probably every week, which is why, you know, like I every week I would actually paint something. I will do the short front, of course, like every week. But you know, I will try to do different things every other week. Like I will have desserts, I will have portraits, I will actually have landscape as well, you know, things like this, non-object, non-human subjects like these. And I think it kind of helped me kind of stay oh, this is really bad. Help me to stay practice, like in a good state, in a good practice state. So maybe I could do that with hands or anatomical parts. You know, another thing I think I need, or I need a lot of help in, is actually um movement, like human movement, like standing person or like sitting down person doing stuff. I can never paint or do anything like that from my memory. You know, some people can, they can just, you can just tell them it's you know, this, can we do a guy running and he's holding something while he's running, he's playing basketball or what, and the person, you know, whoever's drawing it can just do it from memory. I think that is so remarkable. I can never do that. Or like, you can tell you, can you just draw this from this angle, can we have this scene but from another angle? I can't. I think this is, to me, that's like, if the ability to do that is kind of godlike, like you definitely reach god level if you can do that. But I read somewhere that you need kind of, you need a lot of practice, and you need to form that muscle memory, so that when people tells you like, okay, I'm gonna, oh, how many short fronts do I want to paint before considering a book compilation? I don't know. I think it's, to me, it's more the time needed to do the compilation, and actually the expertise as well, and also getting it printed. I don't think I you know, if you ask me right now, I don't think I know how to print a book. Yeah, like, who do I look, who do I find, how do I compile, you know, what am I gonna write in the pen? I totally, I tell you, I cannot think of anything that I should do, or what's the first step that I should take. So that's why it's stopping me. I do have, yeah, right, I can, like, can you draw something from memory, like a face, like you paint something from, I can't, I don't know how people do that. But there are like comic artists, there's some really good illustrators. They could just do it, and I think these people are god, like they're totally god. Like, I think, you know, like, he's this guy, he's a Korean, and he paints very very well. Oh no, he's a illustrator. He does it, he's like god. I think he's god. So yeah, ask Elvin, he publisher. Oh yeah, I could. But I guess for me it's also the timing, because of the time that's required. Because, you know, firstly is getting to know like which software to do it. And I think I know like a lot of companies, a lot of these people would probably be self-publishing. Yeah, because firstly, I read somewhere lah, like that actually publishing is like a sunset industry. Like, not many people read books right, like now most people would actually be watching videos instead. So if you know, not many people would like want to put in the money um, to invest in books, if they do not know if the books would actually do well or not. So it's just kind of difficult. Yeah, although I know there's still some children's book. I have a friend who actually illustrates for children's book. So I think he did give me a few, he did offer like his help, you know, to put the books together if I decided that I would make it. So I said, yeah, sure, definitely, I would actually contact you if it's gonna happen. Yeah, but you know, it's just, you know, I don't know leh. It doesn't seem like that. I think for me, the stage from getting from the I want to make a book to actually getting the book out, I still have no idea how that's gonna happen. Yeah, so that's why, you know, I haven't come up with that. But it's just something that I hope that one day will happen. I think it's kind of a, you know, bucket list kind of thing. Yeah. Yes, Kim Jong Gi. Yes, he is superb. He's like the best. I must say he's like God. You know, if next time anybody asks me if I have like someone that I admire, I think he's one of them. Like one of my like person that I admire, because he could just draw. His God. He could draw anything from his memory. I can never do that. I definitely like oh, you want this? Hold on for a minute, let me check how this thing looks. You know those kind of tests where they say, okay, please draw a cat, and I think I will probably fail, and I will tell people like, I sorry, I'm no artist. Whatever I draw here is probably not gonna look like a cat, or whatever you want, what you think that is. Yeah, so only only the god can do it, or him. He's the god. Yeah, he's so amazing, right? Oh, CB said he has mastered stickman from memory. Oh, yes, yes, I have too. I think this is the only thing closest to thing that I can master, stickman from memory. I can draw a house from memory, I think. I can draw a shop front from memory, I think. Definitely. In drawing so many shop fronts, I'm sure I can draw a Singapore style shop front in from my memory. Ugh, I don't know if I like this. I can't decide if I like it. Let me. Yeah, the Kim Jong Gi's he's really really good, and I think his explanation, or his recommendation on getting better is actually to just keep drawing. Yeah. And actually, I read, there's a few YouTube channels that I follow. Oh, no, not a few. This particular one that I follow is from China. Not sure if you know, it's called Dou Cun. Anybody has watched videos from Dou Cun. It's like so funny because it's actually, their videos are made by this, I think it's a guy who is an illustrator, and he always had these funny videos, and it's really funny that you should go find it. It's called Dou Cun. Oh, okay. He said to draw things inside boxes, practically, basically to practice perspective and then draw objects in perspective. Easily said than done, like, yeah, when I first started urban sketching, I was so obsessed with perspective that I always try, they have these like special, what don't know how many point perspective lah, and then I would just try to draw. I did try a few times. I really didn't make it lah. I failed miserably. Yeah. So after that I was like, okay, I think this is really for gods, not for me. I just do the one plane, the 1 point, 2 point perspective. The most that I'll go is actually 3 point, but beyond that is beyond me. Okay, regarding the fireworks, I really have no idea whether I should actually use watercolor or I should use gouache. Should I cheat with gouache? Yeah, I think I will. I think that's the difficulty. That's actually a difficult one to do without it looking too weird. Because like watercolor, right? It lacks that brightness. You know what I mean? It doesn't look too bright. I'm trying my best, okay. I don't know how people actually paint. I should actually find a YouTube video that teaches you how do you paint fireworks in watercolor. I think I think that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm trying my best to actually paint the fireworks. Yeah, but I think it'd be kind of interesting to see how experts actually do it. I'm no expert. I'm actually doing this based on what I know, on based what I think it should look like. Oh wait, it should be actually bigger. Okay, let me just do that. I think you just have to do a lot of little strokes like this, yeah, and then just try to use different colors, I guess. Might not look like a fireworks, but I'm trying my best. Can you guys see anything? Let me just use more of that color. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try to put a little bit more darker color. This it's very strange color. I think the alizarin crimson from Vincent Newton is very very weird, interesting, weird color because it does become like an orangey color kind of. Okay, so now I'm just going to put in the other colors. I'm just going to put in draw the tiny strokes. Okay, I most probably will use gouache for this part because there's no way I can actually lighten this. Okay, I'll try my best. So did you guys actually manage to visit or see any fireworks or any celebration where you are? I think in Singapore we didn't have it. Usually we have it here, like the Marina Bay area. But I think they didn't do it because of, oh yeah lah, the restriction and COVID and the pandemic restriction. So I think they made it up by having some like of this actually in those HDB residential areas, but I didn't go watch it. Oh, okay. You think it's PR206? That's unusual. Yeah, it is. It's very strange. It kind of just, the colors just become orangey. It's very weird. Okay, now I am going to make this look like this one doesn't look. This looks really weird, right? You know, that we have seen. Like now, this looks really really weird. The painting don't look okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna make it look okay. It's okay not to be okay now, but it will be okay later. Okay. Because it needs a lot of work. I think watercolor is not how do I say? It's not meant for doing this kind of work. Meant for night scenes. If you find someone who has done watercolor, oh actually no, that time I think I reviewed this with this book by what's his name? Urbanowitz. I forgot his name, but he did the Japan shop house, the Japan shop houses, shop fronts I think, and he did the watercolor night scenes. He actually spent a lot of time, on each piece, and I really admire him for spending time on it. This is as much as I can do, lah. Okay. Not that good, very muddy. I'll try, I think it's looking odd. I'm gonna add the white to it now, and hopefully it might look better. I really do hope it will look better. Let me just use a bit of, I still got quite a lot of that to use. I don't want to waste. Yeah, okay. So that's the Super Grove. And some of these are actually in blue. Just gonna paint it in. I think there are some lights here. Just gonna paint it. Hopefully it will see it. Yeah, and then from here on, what I'll do is that I'll actually use. Oh, you're watching a Hong Kong artist paint night cityscape in at night too. Hey, sure. I like to see that. I think a lot of these people they do. Is it watercolor? I would actually like to see how they do it. Okay, now I'm going to switch to gouache for the light, the fireworks. Okay, because I don't think it's possible to do it in watercolor. Like I reached a stage where I don't think I could actually do it. Okay, this piece is so big, right, that I can actually use the other piece, the other side, for painting. Yay! So now I'm gonna just use gouache right now. I don't have the little thing to use. Whoa! Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just gonna put it on the side like that. Like put it on here. Okay. Oh, okay. And it was watercolor. She uses Chinese brushes like like flat ones and small detailed ones. That's really cool. Yeah, okay, okay. Good to I would love to see it. Please share. Please share it. I think it's, interesting to see how people do it. Um, yeah. We always learn by watching. So if there's time, it's good to see how people do things. I think Zuhan now has the most time out of us because he couldn't do anything else. Do you have school still? Like when it's still like when it's like that? I think you mentioned you have still have classes, right? Yeah, that's okay. I'm trying to use gouache here, but I don't think it would actually make a lot of difference. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. You have too much time. Our school is hot. Oh, really? So now you don't even have classes? Oh gosh. But having time is. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of envious that you have time. I wish I have more time to do things. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to make like a crimson, like a no, like a vermilion color because of these yeah, these, but it's a little bit too dry. I'm gonna add a bit of water, okay, to make it flow. So I made this with the orange, the fluorescent orange. I think it's called yellow orange. Okay, I think I already cheated here with a bit of the color, the gouache. I don't know how this is gonna work. How do you paint fireworks and made it look real? I don't know. This is looking so odd. Oh, we don't know. Oh no, today is Saturday. No, well, oh, do you get to like, how do you guys communicate with each other with your classmates? Do y'all like use, oh, I guess you guys still have the WeChat and everything, right? Is Line, do y'all use Line in China? Or is Line more a Japan thing? Or a Taiwanese Japanese thing? I think in Korea they use something else, right? Is it Nave or is something else? I don't remember. Like Singapore is still very much WhatsApp, although like there's a lot of bad rap about WhatsApp, but a lot of us still use WhatsApp. Yeah. And it's funny, like I don't have Slack. I know a lot of people also use Slack. I don't have it. Oh, Kakao. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Kakao Talk. Yes, yes, yes. Recipe is our Korean expert. She knows all the Korean culture related news and tips. Have you been to Korea, Rhapsody? Oh gosh, my fireworks looks horrible. I think I'm just gonna dump the white here. I would actually love to go Korea when actually I would really love to go anywhere lah. Doesn't have to be Korea. I'd love to go somewhere, anywhere, just not Singapore. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, you were there before for exchange. Oh, that's nice. I think it would be good. I'm not sure. That I see. I don't think I saw a lot of good-looking people though. It could just be, the K-pop drama, the K-drama, making everybody think like K-pop stars or K-pop drama actors walk on the streets. Yeah, but yeah. This is really bad. I'm so sorry. Like, why did I pick this? Everything else looked actually okay until I started to try to paint the fireworks, and it's like miserably bad. I try my best. I think we should actually try to try this again. I would maybe want to try this again. Like, I would probably go and read. Oh, I know, right? I'm painting a scene. Oh well. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you been to a sketch walk, Rosophy? It'd be interesting to actually maybe meet on a during a sketch walk, and maybe we could get vlog user is taken to join with his daughter and his wife, if she don't mind saying hi to all of us. Oh, you went once? Really? When was that? When was that? Maybe I was there. Did you see me? I'm actually not the kind who go around mingling, so maybe you have not seen me. Oh, the Chinatown one? Which one was it? When was that? The last, just the one that just passed, or was it? We might have another one soon, because Chinese New Year is about Chinatown, yeah. Because we always go Chinatown to buy stuff. It's always full of people. So for Chinese New Year, like when it's like the sketch walk for February, or January, we will always go to Chinatown. Oh really? I went as well, but I think I was where was I? I think I was sitting by myself, somewhere near to the junction, where where the Ame tea house was. Yeah, I think I was sitting there by myself. Yeah, but it was quite a is that area is pretty crowded, because there are a lot of people walking around. I think at that time we actually had um I don't remember. I think at that time wasn't so bad, right? I think last year around this time it was 8% or something. Yeah. And people were like just treating this like, okay, COVID is over. So that was like last year, I think. But this year, yeah, we are still sad lah. Having to have a reunion dinner with only 5 packs for dining out. So I think most of us will probably. Oh, you were? Oh, he didn't go with me because I think he works on Saturdays. So because our sketch walks are always on Saturdays, so he always on Saturday mornings, so he normally don't join. Yeah, that's a problem when he has to work, in the hospital. Oh, this is bad. I think I should give up painting night scenes. Like, I've been very ambitious. I don't know why I keep looking for night scenes to paint. I should just give up until I find a way to actually paint it better. But it's kind of a fun thing to do. Oh, did I bring a chair? The two oh, you were at City. There was no limit. Oh, was it five per? Yeah, you think it was still five a group? Oh yeah, we are sitting really really close, like super close by. She's on at Sweet Tea, right? She's probably like sitting at the balcony or something, and I'm actually sitting underneath one of the shops there. I think I was just painting, and yeah, because it's quite a crowded area, so people normally don't want, like, normally sketchers don't like to sketch when it's too crowded, because sometimes you feel like you're being you do not want to be be in people's way. Yeah, so we try to like stay away from very crowded areas if we can, but sometimes we have no choice lah, like if that place, that area is just a sidewalk, right, then you have no choice but to sit there. So that's what happens when we like go overseas for sketching, like Hanoi, it's just crazy, it's just so crowded that you have no choice but to sit where you're not supposed to. Yeah, it was a really yeah, I actually went back. I think we had a night sketching, so I went to sit. Probably we all have sat there before, that balcony area, and it was so dark I couldn't see anything. So that was just recently, when they did the night sketching again. I forgot. I think it was like the Lantern Festival or something. So they went back to Chinatown. Oh, but I'm not sure whether they will actually go back since we have just gone to Chinatown. Chinatown is like one of those very popular places that we've been always, that we will definitely go like once a year. Yeah, I think it's because it's, special. There are a lot of people and a lot of things to do, things to a lot of festive things to see as well. So yeah, it's a very interesting place to be. I think that together with what else? If for National Day, we always go to this area, the Marina Bay area. Almost always go. So if you join us once soon, would look forward. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Well, I think last time it used to be worse because last time we would still do our show and tell, and for our show and tell, we had to, sometimes Patrick will ask, around for newcomers, and if you like I would say stupid lah, but if you innocently put your hands up, he's gonna ask you to introduce yourself. So yeah, last time when we still had when we do the show and tell, when we do the intro meeting, we would actually know more people, and it's kind of fun because you see everyone. Yeah, but because of COVID, we no longer do that, so it's kind of weird, like we go for a sketch walk and then you don't know anyone because because you don't meet before and after. Last time we still do, so it's kind of fun because so that's the differences lah. Kind of miss those days when we could still do that. Oh, you're clueless about Singapore geography. Marina Bay is which direction of the island? Oh, it's at the southern part of Singapore. So if you it's like where the Malayan is, very close to where the Malayan is. You know how, wouldn't say famous lah, but how popular the Malayan is. A lot of people come to Singapore to see the Malayan. And last time it used to be like a super crowded like place with people taking pictures, but it seems somehow after this whole pandemic, right, I think it's just like a lesser I think it's the same everywhere lah. It just became so different from what it used to be. Like last time it used to be so popular, but then after this pandemic nobody goes there anymore. So it's kind of sad. Oh, we could. Yeah, we could. Our new challenge can be Chinese New Year related. Oh, wait, it's H, right? What's I? Oh, I would be ice cream. I cannot think of a Chinese New Year dessert that starts with an I. We could do ice cream. I'm most probably doing ice cream next. So fast, it's ice cream time. Yeah, maybe. But I cannot think of a Chinese New Year dessert that we could paint for that. Otherwise, yes, as Recipe has rightly pointed out, I think it would be good to do pineapple tarts because Ew, it's about pineapple tarts, right? We could just jump all the way to pineapple. P for pineapple. And we are done. Yay! I most probably be doing ice cream. Yeah, most probably. Yeah, I'll go think about maybe there's some obscure, like dessert, Chinese, dessert that we serve for Chinese New Year. I doubt it lah. I doubt it. But we do have a lot of desserts though, like tons and tons of desserts. Whoa, this is one tough painting to do, but I really quite like the sky. I think it's kind of fun to paint the sky, but this is really tough, especially this part. I am going to bring in my special weapons. This one. I could also use, you know what I could actually use? I could actually use the intense pencils as well. Yeah, I wonder why I haven't. Oh, you buy a lot of ice cream. Imagine if you paint ice creams of various brands. You mean like the pines, right? Oh, I could. Yeah, we could do that. Like could do the brand, like the Haagen-Dazs, or you could do like Ben's and Jerry's. I think it'd be really fun. Hummingbird cake is made from pineapple and banana. Are you gonna paint that? I think you could. Yeah, I think you should paint it so that you guys can see how it actually looks. I've not seen it though. Okay, this is the Posca marker. I think it's interesting. It's a kind of an easy tool to have. Can you see that the color is so opaque, right? So it's kind of a good tool to have, provided you get the right color. Like this color is just, yeah. I can't find this one. This is the only color that I found. This one. Yeah, but it's quite a nice thing to actually have. It gives you a lot. It's very opaque, so you can do quite a lot of details with it. Okay. Oh, Sophie says, I'll paint my ice cream and eat it too. I think when I'm done with painting the ice cream will have melted. Then I have like milkshake instead. Or maybe an iconic ice cream for various countries. Yeah, I could. Yeah, maybe an ice cream. I can't think of anything right now. Matcha ice cream. Yeah, okay. I can't think of anything right now because I think I am just oh yeah, still trying to figure out how to make this painting work. It's not that bad lah. I think it's okay. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not that bad. It actually looks better than I think it will be. Sometimes I think the last time I was painting the night scene as well. I think it was the Christmas one. That one was also pretty bad. Yeah, but you'll get over it. I think, yeah. Once this pen comes out, everything will look good. Can you see? Everything kind of. Wait, hold on. You're considering? Oh, okay, so the hummingbird cake. Hummingbird cake. Dried pineapple slices on top for decoration. Iconic ice cream. Our city has a special ice cream store. They have unique flavors like chili, egg, black beans. Like together? Eggs? I've tried chili before. I think I like the especially chili goes very, very, very well with dark chocolate. Have you guys tried like dark chocolate with chili in it? It's super nice. I tried it in one of those shops. It's like a gourmet, kind of like gourmet, sells like handmade gourmet ice cream. I think that was in south of France. I was there many years back. I will still remember the first time I tried it. I was like, oh my god, mind blown. So good. It's like dark chocolate with chili in it. So good. And then we also have I recently tried one. It's like called chai, cashew nut, and something else like raspberry. Yeah, And it's also pretty nice. It's vegan as well. It has like plant milk and everything. So that was pretty good. Oh, talking about these ice cream make me hungry. But I rarely, I mean, but no way, I'm not going to go out and eat anything. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna, for this part, I think I'll use, yeah. And then there are like several brands of ice cream. If you check, chrysanthemum ice cream is pretty nice. You know, you should come to Singapore. We have so many different types of ice creams. Like recently, I also tried donuts. I tried like chili crab donuts. Have you tried chili crab donuts before? There's this place called City Donuts, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I tried it, and it's pretty cool. Quite like it. And they have Milo, coffee, and you know all that kind of stuff. That was um, interesting. Okay, I think for this part I will just paint it because it's subtle, right? This wash is subtle. I may have to redo some of those again. Ugh, not looking good, but not bad either. Not bad either. Okay, let me do this. Wow, what time is it now? Can't even see. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Oh gosh. I should stop at certain point. I think once I'm done with filling in with these the white pen, I would probably stop. Yeah. So let's go to the part that's most important, you know, which is here, right? So that we can all go to sleep. I still remember like Zuhan said that he was stuck with someone on a stream and he couldn't go off because he was just too polite. You know, I think I would probably be like that too. I feel kind of bad, which is why, you know, when I watch stream, when I melt to sky, I should actually, right? I think I should, but I really quite like the granulation that I don't feel like I want to do anything to it. Do you think I should? I think I should, but I'm not. I'm reluctant to do it. Yeah. Because I really like how it looks. I'm just concerned about making the fireworks looking like fireworks. I think it's just lacking this like kind of dynamic. Yeah, it's just lacking this. It's kind of difficult to do, you know, unless you are actually using a pen because of how difficult it is to get these kind of a stroke to do when you're painting. Yeah, so yeah, luckily I have the pen. I think after adding this with the pen, it kind of look more realistic in a way. Yeah, I like it, right? I like the granulation, which is why I'm not thinking too much about adding. I might, you know, maybe tomorrow when I actually go back to look at it, like in the sun, I may then decide that, yeah, actually I need to darken it. But I will have an issue because this would look very weird. So I probably would not do anything, you know. This looks difficult to paint. This is actually quite a, nice scene is difficult to paint when you do watercolor. I really think so. I think this is probably one of the, together with the other one of more difficult piece to do. I think I still love arches. I should paint with Saunders again. I mean, like, sorry, Fabiano again. Maybe I will change my mind. But arches, I have no problem. Can you see like how much pen, paper, how much, you know, manipulation I do, and it's still like, it's not like breaking up, you know. Yeah, so very good paper to use. But I agree, like it should actually be darker. I'm not sure, I might add it, I might make it darker here. Oh, CB! Oh, the firework looks like pom pom. Okay. Yeah, it does. It does look like pom pom. Oh, you're away? Oh, no, no worries, CB. I am trying to, yeah, trying to make this not look like pom pom. My firework looks like a pom pom. Okay, something like that. And then I probably would have actually to add a little bit of white to some of these details here. And actually this one too. There's a lot of this white kind of stripe thingy going on in the building behind, and this one as well. Yeah. So I think these would actually make the whole thing look more um yeah, look more proper. But I mean just end up looking like this lah, you know, like everything would be just stripy buildings, which is unfortunately how it's gonna look. Now this is one interesting building. So I think it has got several panels, so I'm just gonna and that's just two really bright lights over here. So I'm just gonna use a bit of, yeah, and there's these bright structure here as well. And over here I think what I'll do is I would just make this super bright to connect it down, yeah, to these. Yay. Okay, I try my best. Yeah. Now this is actually white color, so I'm just gonna try to just draw it in. This is our art science art museum. Yeah, has very interesting exhibition in there. I've been there a few times. I know actually once, and I quite love it. I quite like it. Yeah. So this is how it actually looks. Not sure if I am entirely pleased, like super happy with this. Probably not. I think I may actually make this a bit darker. Should I do that now? Let me see if I could do that now. Sorry if you guys are going to sleep and you're like, huh, what? She's again at it again. Okay, what I'll do is actually I'm just gonna just mix all these colors together. Remember, I still have the other side of watercolor, which I am now going to reactivate with water. And I have a lot of the ultramarine blue, so I'm just gonna dump it in, and hopefully I'm just gonna make this a little bit darker and without affecting what I've already done for the gouache, because you know gouache actually dissolves in water. So if you are putting in, if I'm gonna touch this, it's gonna dissolve. So that is definitely not what I want. Okay, so yeah, okay. Right, let me put a bit more of that yellow over the other side, and I'm going to paint. Okay, I'm going to use my big brush. Not too dark though. So I think the problem, I don't know why I chose. The problem is actually mixing these dark colors. And sometimes you may not get them to be the same shade. So it can end up looking really odd. So I don't know why I chose a night scene. Why did I choose the night scene for this? And I got another spam. Guys, it's another spam. Don't click on it. It's a spam. Actually, there should be more red here. I think a little bit more red. This French Ultramarine is crazy. The graduation is crazy. So I've not seen a French Ultramarine that's as crazy as this one. Oh, it's looking green right now. What? Okay, finally. Okay, I'm gonna reduce that green. Need a bit more of that blue. More blue. And it's funny that, can you see actually that, oh, yeah, I could with the, I think all the colors were able, like if you have to really use all the colors. You have to put all the 3 colors together and you'll be able to get a nice, this red is very odd. Can you actually see this part here? I am so amazed with this color. Like the 206 from, can you see the separation? Wow, I cannot, yeah. This is like super granulating, it's like super separation. This two, the ultramarine blue, this one, and the this one from the permanent alizarin crimson from the New Smith. When you put them together, you get super separating colors. They just look like that. Can you see this? Is so beautiful. I hate it when they, can you? Yeah, it looks really nice, right? Like I didn't even do anything. I just mixed the color together. Like even on the, maybe I can show, let me just keep all those things so I can show you the palette itself. Even the palette itself looks like it looks like a piece of art. I have to show it to you. So maybe I should add a formula, like it could be, I would actually add this to my, maybe I should have a manual of super separating colors, and these 2 colors will be on it. Like, can you see? The palette is separating like that, like this one. Like I really wonder what's wrong with my, what's wrong with my ultramarine blue? Yeah, it is, right? The ultramarine blue and the Winsor & Newton permanent alizarin crimson. Wow, dramatic sky. So very interesting. I think I'm quite happy that this actually worked. This is nice. This kind of ruins the whole thing. Hi Rina, hello. Yay. So anyway, I think I'm done. I don't think I'll do anything more. Yeah, I quite like how it looks. It looks weird, but I like it as it is. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy today's stream. It's yeah, me talking about the colors. Oh, actually, okay, sorry. Yeah, I hope that you guys give the 3 colors a try. The ultramarine blue, this one, the permanent alizarin crimson, the cadmium yellow light or lemon yellow. Okay, thank you, Chris, thank you so much. Yeah, there must be a science, right? Yes, they are different. I think this is a quinacridone, and this is a ultramarine. But I've unfortunately, I won't say unfortunately, but I don't remember seeing this with the queen pink. You know, the queen rose. I don't see this the queen rose with the French ultramarine. This is the only mixture that I see. I heard that Daniel Smith colors you can't really mix it with other brands. So this could be the reason, but I'm not sure. Because I think my queen pink, my queen rose is actually a DS, a Daniel Smith. So something worth discovering or thinking about is this crazy phenomenon. Seven, watching seven lights. So come, everybody give me thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. And yeah, I do join me next week when I do the show and tell. We already have one submission, which is by Zhu he has done the portrait already, and I hope he will be doing the hummingbird cake, right? And yeah, I think I will also next week I'll be doing the portrait together. So it'd be interesting to see this on the portrait. I think you look really, really good. Yeah. Thanks, Queenie. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks to Juan for joining. Thanks, Chris, CB1968. Thanks, Reina. I think Sophie was around just now, so I say thank you, Sophie. And also I think the RJS Pro has gone to bed. Rom as well. Thanks, Rom, for coming on. And everyone else, whoever looking around, thanks for joining. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys again next week. And if you want to know more about urban sketching, I'll be on tomorrow afternoon Singapore time, 3 p.m. I think it will be probably an evening time. No, morning time for UK. I'm not sure about US. Maybe US is a weird timing. Yeah, but just stay tuned. Just come and join us. I'll be talking to Patrick Ng, who is the new vice president of Urban Sketchers Global. All right, bye bye everyone. Good night.